welcome back to another video. So today is Advent day number 7. I have Miss Ainsley here, and Miss Ainsley is going to help us with book number 7 today. I really like this chair for reading books, so I kind of have been using this for a lot of our story times. But anyways, we have Miss Ainsley in her little Christmas cookie cake outfit today. I love this outfit so much. It's like those little Christmas cake things, and she's just sitting under her Christmas blanket, kind of like the other babies have been doing. But yeah, we are going to open up this advent calendar. Like I said, it's so big it doesn't fit on screen here, but I can see 7 right here actually. And today the book is called Villains Cope at the Zoo. Coop at the Zoo? So it's a villains book. I'm really bad apparently with characters, but I don't remember. I think isn't that Ursula? Not exactly sure. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, Cruella. Dang it. It is Cruella. That is who that is. Alrighty, so what? Cruella de Vil barked into her phone one late night. She had put up an ad in the paper looking for a henchman, and she'd finally had a reply. A smooth voice replied, "Ma'am, Horace is my name. Me and my mate Jasper here would be honored to have your humble crooks. Assistance," someone presumably by Jasper hissed in the receiver. "Something," Horace whispered back. Cruella grinned. She had her first candidates. "Splendid! Meet me tomorrow night at the local inn, 8 o'clock sharp." Then she hung up. The next night, Cruella arrived at the inn to interview the 2 hopefuls. As Cruella scanned the room, suddenly a ruckus erupted. "It was my smarts we used to scan this hot meal, and for some reason it's in your mouth. You wouldn't know smarts if we fell from the sky and hit you on your big head." Cruella murked, recognizing their voices. Cruella walked over to the bickering men. "Darlings, I'm Cruella de Vil. If you like to become my assistants, you must convince me we're a good fit. I'd like for you to steal an animal from the new zoo. Can you do that?" She jangled her heavy coin purse for effect, and the crooks eyed it with their wild hunter. "Just tell us when, Miss de Vil," said Jasper. The next morning, a poorly disguised Cruella met Horace and Jasper outside the soon-to-be-open London Zoo. "Hello, ma'am. Didn't recognize you. Which animal do you fancy we fetch?" Horace hollered. "Not so loud," Cruella scolded. "That one," she said, pointing to a photo of a polar bear. "This'll be easy, ma'am," whispered Jasper. "All right now, easy does it," Jasper guided Horace, who was working a large net into the sleeping polar bear's cage. But they woke up the bear. They woke the bear up. Jasper and Horace beat a hasty retreat. Cruella turned crimson at the duo's failure. "You cowards," she sputtered. "Sorry, ma'am," said Horace. "What about a smaller animal? A cheetah, perhaps?" Cruella glared at him. Finally, she sighed. "I do have a soft spot for, spots." Cruella decided to join them and watch the slow-witted crooks struggle with the fast cheetahs. Cruella grew even more furious. You fools, she growled. I've just about had it with you two. Next, Horace and Jasper decided to fish themselves a catch, but the dolphin proved to be a bit slippery. Wretches, barked Cruella. I don't know why I wanted a dolphin, but that's besides the point. It seemed clear as day that Horace and Jasper simply didn't have what it took to croak, but Cruella was willing to give them a final shot. Try stealing one of the more docile little beasts, she instructed them. Do it and do it now. Horace and Jasper wasted no time breaking into the petting zoo. We've got this in the can, mate, Jasper whispered to Horace as they sauntered into the animal pens. But then a baby llama spit in their face, a piglet chased them into the mud, and the ducklings pecked at them in the pond. It hurts, howled Horace. I can't stand it no more, Jasper said, weeping. Outside the petting zoo, Cruella was growing more and more impatient. Suddenly the men appeared and they ran right past her. Stampede! Yelled Jasper. Run! Shouted Horace. Cruella waited for the massive beast who had inspired them to level of terror in Horace and Jasper to arrive. But all that scampered into the view of the little fuzzy ducks and small muddy piglets, sweet baby llamas, and buying baby goats. Cruella boiled over, realizing that Horace and Jasper must have accidentally released these animals. Idiots! Yelled Cruella. Cruella had finally had enough of Horace and Jasper's hijinks. She looked around. What an utter disaster. One animal would be fine, but she didn't want the police on high alert because someone had stolen the entire petting zoo. I'll handle this, she grumbled. Cruella retrieved her car and herded all the animals back into their cages and pens. My car? It's filthy. You are good for nothing. You can't even fix your own mess. Didn't I mention I hate getting my hands dirty? Cruella roared at Horace and Jasper. This is the last time I ever work with you. You idiots, Horace suggested. Complete imbeciles, Jasper offered. Shut up, Cruella screamed. The men flinched. A little while later, Cruella sagged up in the chair to her room at the manor. She opened the door and her jaw instantly dropped. Her bedroom had been completely transformed. The furniture had all been uncovered and everything sparkled like new. But then there was a tap at the door. Horace and Jasper were standing in the entryway. Now ye don't have to get your hands any dirtier than they already are, Horace burst out. We can't fix up our own messes, but we sure can fix up yours, miss, added Jasper. You did, didn't you? Well, you did a rather mediocre job, but Cruella couldn't fight a sly smile. It is nice to have company here. It can be a bit lonely. Oh, fine. I'll have you two as my assistants. Horace and Jasper smiled as Cruella flopped down on her freshly made bed, dirt and all. Now, let's see if your breakfast is better than your thieving. Alright, the end. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. That was Advent day number 7. I will see you guys tomorrow with Miss Emerson for Advent day number 8. Bye guys.